Okay, so I think it was the 25th of February 1995. Nigel Benn from England fought against the then WBC super middleweight champion Gerald McCLellan. It was a great fight, but sadly it came to a very, very sad ending when Gerald McCLellan was knocked down. The fight was stopped. I think it was round 10. I'm not 100% sure. And Gerald McCLellan, as he walked back to his corner after the fight, he collapsed and he fell on his back. He collapsed on his back, and the ringside doctor and the medics, they got him on a stretcher and they took him to the hospital, where I believe he underwent an operation where they removed a blood clot out of his brain, and I'm not sure if a few days later he fell into a coma, or he was in a coma for 2 weeks. But anyway, because of that fight, Gerald McCLellan woke up from a coma, but he has a lot of damage, a lot of injury. He's got brain damage. He's blind in both eyes. He can't hear properly in his ears. He's half deaf, and he's in a wheelchair. He's paralyzed basically. You know what? His sister Lisa, I think his sister's name Lisa, she looks after him, and he's got two sisters. They look after him. That's their full-time job now, unfortunately. It's a very sad fight. You know what? And I'm talking about this fight. I just want to tell you something. Why I'm talking about this fight? Because I'm not boxing anymore. When I was boxing, I never thought about getting injured or getting brain damage or getting any serious injuries, because as a boxer you can't think about those things. There's no way you can think about it. All I thought about is being good, being winning, being a winner and successful, all positive stuff. And that's the reality, guys. You can't think about anything negative. And I'll tell you what, Roy Jones Jr., he said, I watched his video of him, and he said that while he was boxing, he could never visit Gerald McCLellan at his house, at where Gerald stayed. He couldn't visit him while he was boxing because of obvious reasons. But now, once Roy Jones' career is over, he spent a lot of time with helping Gerald, and he also helped raise a lot of money for charity for the goat that went to Gerald, you know. So Jones is doing a good thing there. Roy Jones, he did a great thing there. The fight itself was a very, very good fight, very, very action-packed. Nigel Benn knocked McCLellan out of the ring in round 1. Excuse me, I'm mistaken. Gerald McCLellan knocked Nigel Benn out of the ring in round 1. But Ben is a warrior. Nigel Benn is a real warrior. Excuse me, I messed up earlier, but Ben's a warrior. He climbed back in, continued the fight in round 10. The fight got stopped with Gerald McCLellan going down on one knee. And after the fight, Gerald McCLellan walked back to his corner and he collapsed. But I just want to go back to round 6. According to Gerald McCLellan's sister Lisa, Gerald McCLellan told his trainer, let me just see, I think it's Stan Johnson, yep. Gerald told his coach Stan Johnson after round 6, I want to quit. I don't want to go on anymore. But till this day, Stan Johnson denies that allegation. Maybe there is some truth to it. Maybe there is a bit of truth to it. You know what? And if it's true, then I hope justice prevails for Gerald in a way. His trainer denies it, but you know what? Many times, boxing coaches they are there to motivate you and to go on. But if you say you can't go on anymore, your trainer knows you, your coach knows you better than anyone else, then you should stop the fight. Don't continue. But anyway, that was a big lesson learned. Why am I making this video, guys? I'm making this video now because I'm finished with boxing. I'm not boxing anymore. During my boxing career, as I said with Roy Jones never wanted to go near Gerald McCLellan. It's the same with me. When I was boxing, I never thought about it. If anybody asked me about Are you worried about getting injuries, or aren't you worried about getting brain damage? I just blanked it out. I couldn't listen to them and talk to them and debate like I'm debating now. I couldn't. All I thought was positive stuff, winning, being the best, being fit, being healthy, being a winner. That's my mindset, and I can't change who I was. But now I can talk about it. Now after my career's over, I can talk about it. And I thank God I walk away from boxing 100% healthy. There's nothing wrong with me. My brain is fine, my speech is fine. But I think about boxers like Gerald McCLellan and now many other boxers like him. It's a very, very dangerous sport, guys. Gerald McCLellan, the shocking thing is Gerald McClellan's purse for that fight was $54,000. $54,000. And then from the insurance of Don King's, he got an extra $100,000, which is a disgrace. And I believe that his sister, Gerald's sister Lisa, she made a big scene about it, or she seek legal advice regarding that $100,000 insurance payment, and it should have been more. You know what? It's a sad situation, guys. You know what? Boxing is very tough, and if you're a boxer watching us, please look after yourself. If you're a trainer watching us, please teach your boxers defenses. Don't teach him to fight. I know the crowd loves a fighter. They love a fighter. Say like Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward, those guys. But you know what? You got to look after your health, guys. Look after your health, number one. Because when you walk away from boxing one day, after you retire, I promise you there will not be as many fans as he was when you were boxing, guys. Take care, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Cheers.